This is Turks and Caicos. We're here for the next 7 days exploring this entire place, exploring the boat life. My goal for this channel in the future is to eventually buy a bigger boat and cruise from Miami all the way down through all of the Caribbean islands, stopping of course here in Turks and Caicos and moving all the way on to South America. And what better way to check out one of the stops along the way than to come out here on a trip with all of my friends. I wish I could have brought the Robalo out here, but that's a little bit of a journey for the Robalo. I wouldn't feel fully confident on that. I'm looking to upgrade to a more reliable boat, one that I can cruise long distances on, something that can handle open ocean a little bit better and that has longer range. I'm thinking bigger center console, bigger walk around, newer motors, something like that, while I continue to learn all about boating in the ocean and boating around southern Florida in islands like Turks and Caicos. And then after those boats, a really big boat that I can live on full time and cruise through everywhere I want to go. But we just got here and I got introduced to the guys that own this company, Wake to Wake. They take people out wakeboarding, wake surfing, all kinds of different activities out here. They're helping us out this week big time, taking us out on boats like this every day. But the goal for this video is to find dolphins and do some sort of boating with dolphins. I've seen it on other channels and I want to do it so freaking bad. So we'll see if we can make it happen. We got 7 days here and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But welcome to Turks and Caicos. Let's go. All right, we just pulled up to this beach here. We have Paula Novotna. She's with us this entire week. She's incredible at all wing sports, water sports. She's about to show us how it's done right now. We got her hooked up. We got an Insta360 on the line. I've never seen this in person ever, so this is all completely new to me. We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah! All right, so just what? Okay, it's just that easy, I guess. You just hop on and go. This is definitely not like that easy of a thing. I know you have to take lessons and learn how to do this. It's something that I've never gotten into. I've never really met anybody that does this until today, but this is really cool to see in person. She said she's taught a lot of people in like 4 to 5 days to be able to get up and actually get going and do it all. But there's definitely a lot involved. This is pretty cool out here to see this. All right, Paula's coming like directly at us right now. Check this out. Oh, you can just, oh, I didn't think you could just have the choice to stop like that. I don't understand how this works. This is crazy. Oh, there she goes. This is so crazy. Oh, I gotta be careful with this camera because the one that I'm filming on is absolutely not waterproof because I have the whole microphone attachment set up. I wanted to be able to talk while we're out here, but we'll cut in a lot of shots that don't involve microphones. Epic. So in my stupid brain, she makes it look super easy, and I feel like what would happen if I were to just hook up to that, hop on the board, grab the handle, and just, is there like any chance of success or no?
I think you would probably fly away. And like you need to learn first how to use the kite and how the wind works and everything. I recommend taking a course or having someone to teach you, or me to teach you. If I put the kite on you now, we can try it.
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
I think it won't be a good idea. Yeah.
I don't want to like land on the houses over there.
It takes maybe like 3-4 days or maybe 1 week for anyone to learn, so you should.
I'm inspired now. She has been making this look so fun and so easy. I know it's very deceiving. It's like most things where she makes it look like I can just hop on and go do that because it looks like she's barely trying and doing all this crazy stuff. But how epic is this? It's all just waist deep water, super far out, so we can just walk out forever. All right, we got the boats out here now to get some more shots of this kiteboarding action. Oh my, whoa. Oh! That was close, Oh my God. Paula said she wants me on the front of the boat to try to give me a high five as she goes by. We'll see if this works. I want to give a a huge thank you to Insta360 for sponsoring today's video and making this entire trip possible. They just launched the new X5, which is an absolute game changer in 360 video. We've been using it all over this island in so many different applications. And if you know anything about 360 cameras, if you ever scratch the lens on either side, then you pretty much ruin the camera. All your shots are gonna look bad. But with the new X5, they have interchangeable lenses, so you can swap them out if you accidentally scratch it, which is just absolute game changer. Incredible. We've been using this camera to get so many crazy angles that we wouldn't be able to get otherwise. We've been attaching it to jet skis, to ropes on wakeboards. We've been throwing it off cliffs. We've been attaching it to kiteboards. And by far, the best clips that we've gotten so far are with this camera. It captures 4K, 120 frames per second. So when we're tossing this thing off a cliff, it's getting beautiful slow-mo shots. And also it's able to capture low light a lot better than the X4 was able to. The X5 just launched, so check the link in the description below. Grab yourself a camera if you're interested in trying to get some crazy shots. See what you can come up with. There's so many unique ways to use these cameras. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And without Insta360, this entire trip would not have been possible, and neither would all of the cool clips. So without further ado, let's get back to some adventuring and see what else we can capture with this baby. Cool. All right, our friends here in Turks and Caicos, they were nice enough to introduce us to their friends that own Foil Turks and Caicos. So we got all of these e-foils that they're hooking us up with. I've never e-foiled in my life, so I don't even know if this is gonna work. I've heard that there's actually quite a learning curve. Hopefully I can keep up. I'm the only person in my group that has never tried an e-foil before. I've never even regular foiled. So hopefully I can keep up with everybody. I'm a little bit nervous. It absolutely incredible opportunity to have people like this that are offering all of their toys to us. It's hard for me to wrap my head around. And this is the owner, this is his house. He's got a freaking diving board right into the canal here. This is absolute goals right here in life. Freaking dreams. And look at, I can't speak. I'm speechless. This is one of the craziest trips of my entire life. I gotta learn quick. He set me up on the biggest of the boards. I got this pink baby right here. We're gonna try to figure this out together. So if you've ever been curious about how these things are, I always see people doing them and it looks super fun and super easy, but we're about to find out if it is super fun and super easy. He said, trigger minus, oh, there we go. Trigger minus, and then hit the trigger and whoa, whoa. Okay, all right, I'm gonna put the camera on my mouth and we're gonna figure this out together. Oh my god. Turning is really hard. Actually, this whole thing is really hard. Let's try that again. Yo! Oh shit, okay. Alright, we're getting the hang of this. Oh no, we're saving it, we're saving it! It took me like 2 solid falls to figure out how it works. But I think I got it enough that I can ride around now. Freaking success. Learned a new skill today, e-foiling. I feel like it's a very rare opportunity to be out with 6 or 7 of your friends at one time. Epic, epic, epic. On to the next adventure. I'm not sure what's next. Hayden organized this trip and he's got a lot of connections here. We'll see what he's got planned for us next. We just pulled up to the marina here in Turks and Caicos. We are here with Wake to Wake. They have a bunch of wakeboard boats here. They're taking us out on the water. We're about to explore this blue Gatorade water that exists here in Turks and Caicos. Cannot freaking wait. Well, we just pulled up to the fuel dock here. Check it out. It is $7.65 a gallon for unleaded, $8.10 a gallon for diesel here in Turks and Caicos. Ooh, baby. There's like a little convenience store here right next to the fuel dock, and look at this. $19.90 for a bag of Cheetos. $11.50 for some Lay's, and no prices, which means you know it's too much. Some crackers, 15 bucks, 20 bucks for these multi-grain crackers. God, that's nuts. 13 bucks for some salsa. Yeah, I'll be waiting until I get back and eat our food that we have at the house. We just got out to the spot that we're gonna be wakeboarding. Well, I'm not gonna be wakeboarding. We got literally one of the best in the world. Thomas Herman out here gonna be wakeboarding all day. Him and Hayden will be ripping. Maybe some other people, not me. I'm not much of a wakeboarder, but Thomas is literally, you're the only person in the world that's ever landed a triple, right?
Only person that's done a triple, yeah. I did do that one time. It's pretty cool.
Pretty insane. He's like literally the best of the best. And
no, don't hype me up too much.
So I'm excited to see him out here. This is pretty nuts. I didn't realize we can be boating like 4 feet off of the beach. It's pretty insane, cruising full speed like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been out here one time. It was actually like a month ago. So quick trip back. But this is easily the coolest place that I've ever wakeboarded. So it's always so much fun, and yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
One of the best views ever and one of the best wakeboarders ever. So let's see what he can do.
Let's get it.
It doesn't make sense to me. It never will. I don't even understand how water can be this blue. Oh! Mark and the guys from Wake to Wake apparently brought a grill and a bunch of food in. We're walking up onto this beach and it's just absolute dream-like water. This place does not feel real. Gonna head up on the beach, I guess, and eat some food. Oof, there we go. Right off the boat to basically what feels like a private beach. Apparently all the beaches in Turks and Caicos are public, which is sick. Oh man. Epic, 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 epic. This literally looks fake. Like looking at it with my own eyes looks fake. I always see places like this and figure everyone just cranks the saturation up in their videos and makes the colors look ridiculous, but it actually just looks like this. It don't matter. Oh, bang! All right, it's time to leave this little private public beach. I'm not sure what's next. Literally every day it's something new. I never know what we're doing next. All right, I landed my hands on the Sea-Doo. This is just absolutely, it's so hard for me to put this into words. I'm just stuttering and stumbling. But one of these days, I really hope if my channel can get big enough, I really want to fly out just a group of people, group of subscribers, people that support my channel, bring you guys out to a location like this and just have a great time. Maybe a more realistic trip would be Southern Florida where I have my boat. I could probably make that happen a lot cheaper. Turks and Caicos is pretty expensive so far. And it looks like I'm just floating on Gatorade. But we got the Sea-Doo, so let's rip it. Oh baby! This mount is like very questionable. It's just literally an adhesive mount that's stuck on the front of this jet ski. So I don't really trust it too much. There's a lot of weight flopping around with this camera. And if it falls off, I ruin the camera, the microphone setup, the receiver, everything. Oh man, this is sick. Look how close we are to the beach. It's just, oh, I love this. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh, that's too much for my ghetto mount that I have with the camera right now. I'm using the Ace Pro 2 right now. I think I'm gonna swap that for the X5. A lot safer. And we're gonna cruise next to Hayden while he's wakeboarding. Got got the boats back here at the marina, and we are absolutely cooked out here. I am turning into a freaking lobster. I'm so burnt. I think next up is some cliff diving. Finally, something that I can do. I'm really bad at all this water sports stuff. We'll see where the trip takes us. I didn't even have a chance to film anything yet, and we were just getting out on the boats, getting set up for the day, and our plans completely changed because they found dolphins. We got freaking dolphins, baby. I really didn't think it was gonna happen, to be honest. That boat came out right before us. They found the dolphins. We just got out here. We're setting up cameras like frantically trying to get out in the water and try to film with this dolphin. Hopefully there's many dolphins. We got little handheld, battery-powered, go underwater devices, and we're also gonna try to surf. But we're already 4 or 5 days into this trip, and I was starting to lose hope, but this is epic, epic, epic. Let's get underwater with this thing. Check out this thing. It's called a Subnado or Sharknado or something like that. We just got the X5 hooked up to it in a dive case, and I'm about to hop on this hog and go Sharknado around this dolphin. As soon as I jumped in the water with the little Sharknado device, the dolphin swam off, but we definitely got some shots. But dolphins, check. All right, we're pulling up to the infamous Shipwreck here at Turks and Caicos. Been waiting all week for this one. Been wanting to come to this spot for as long as I can remember. I've seen this forever ago. Never thought I'd be out here. Check this freaking beast out. I'm hoping, my dream is to jump from right there. But the water's really freaking shallow right now. I'm gonna jump in and actually check it myself, but it's saying it's like 5-6 feet deep right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, about 6 feet. We got that. Yeah, we got like 6.5 feet. Not looking ideal right now, but we're still gonna try. All right, so we got like 6.5 feet right now. I really would like it to be a little bit more than that. That's like questionably safe. It's definitely not safe, but if you really know how to land in the water shallow, it might be doable. We can jump all the lower spots of the ship. I just don't know about the top. We're gonna go investigate. Let's go.
Oh, I might have to get a couple shots after this.
This is tetanus dreamland right here. Yeah, there's just like holes everywhere. I feel like I'm gonna fall through this thing. Yeah. Yo, look at this. What? Yo, this is crazy. Dude, that's creepy down there. Oh, baby. Yo, what? Let's go upstairs. Oh, we're in the pilot house now. This is really, really freaking cool. Woo! Dream location right here.
It's too easy, man. That's too easy.
I've been jumping this ship all day, getting a ton of shots, getting super creative with the X5, and now it's time to try to jump that bad boy right there. The water has come up about 1.5 feet, so we're working with like 7.5 feet of water. I don't really think any more than that. Wish me luck. All right, let's see if this goes.
Oh God.
Oh baby. Oh. All right, I gotta get this camera off my back. Okay, well, we're up here, way up here. I don't know of anyone that has jumped this spot other than my cliff diving friends, and the last ones to jump here was about 5 years ago. And you can just see how much of this is deteriorated since. I mean, look at that. I'm just trying to get an idea of how thick it is before, like I kind of gotta put the camera underneath. Oh, okay, so there's a support there. I can only see through the camera. So there's a big support all the way to the end. It's just, from here, I can't really see. Like, you can see how big the gap is. Directly below me is a lot more of the ship. I honestly feel like it's safer to jump this than to climb back down that ladder. Went well, but I had to climb back up here and grab my camera that I left up on one of these poles. Might as well jump it a second time, but this time I'm actually throwing the camera down. 3, 2, 1. Just pulled back up to the docks, and absolute dream session today. I've been wanting to hit that spot for as long as I can remember. I saw it on social media like long time ago. Never thought I'd be out here to actually do it. Huge thank you to Wake for letting us take their wakeboard boats out every single day. They've been giving us a crew every day to go out. It has been incredible. We're just getting everything unloaded right now. We're all absolutely exhausted, ready to get some dinner, pass out, and I'll catch you first thing tomorrow. All right, new day, new adventure. The weather wasn't cooperating with us today. The guys from Wake are taking us out to go find one of the only cliffs on the island. Hopefully we can jump this thing and hopefully it clears up a little bit, but unfortunately no boats today. But we're still gonna try to get into some water. We got a long unpaved road to get out to this spot. It's out here in the middle of nowhere in Turks and Caicos. Not much out here. This is definitely an area of Turks and Caicos that most people don't see when they come out here. This looks like wastelands out here. My whole right side is just taking the mud off a truck, but it's too fun to not hang out here. We just made it to Split Rock. Long trail, a lot of driving, a lot of walking on really sharp rocks. Check this out. It doesn't look that deep. Dude, I know, that one looks like it's gonna go.
It literally wobbly. I was like, what?
All right, well, I think it's time for a little test jump off of this thing. Go jump number 1, let's go. 3, 2. My goal was to get out to that rock on the other side, this one right over here. So I'm gonna try to get around the back side. I think it's climbable back there, and I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna become one with the giant nest, claim it as my own. But this spot right here just looks so perfect to jump from. Oh yeah! Check it out. Massive freaking nest. And then this little perch right here to take off from. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate all the support. Big thank you to Insta360 for making this entire video possible. Check out the link down in the description below if you want to grab the new X5 360 camera. But I will see you guys back in Miami for some more boating videos. I'll catch you guys. Peace.